What's up, guys? That Really Gross Guy here, and we are back in a new game called, well, it's not new, it's actually pretty old. I wouldn't be surprised if it's almost 10 years old, but it's a game called Vindictus, and it's an MMO. It's a little bit different from a lot of MMOs where all the battles are instanced. We'll talk about that here in just a moment. But it's a really fun game. It's got some really cool character customizations, different character classes you can be. We have some pretty cool, aesthetics when it comes to armor and weapons and all that stuff. I'm jumping into a character that I'm probably more familiar with when it comes to the game. This is like a staff, or not a staff, but like a spear type user type chick, and I have her in a special armor that I got through I think it was like a seasonal event or something. Anyways, but I haven't played too much of this game. I played this years and years and years ago, and honestly forgot it even existed until kind of recently. And I jumped back into it. So it's free. If you would like, you could easily jump in and try to pick this up and see if it's for you. So. You can find it on Steam. I believe you can find it also just by going to Vindictus, so their website or whatever. But anyways, let's jump into a mission and kind of check some things out. So what I do want to do is, number one, I do want to start and show you guys the very opening portion of the game, the tutorial part, where it is like where it introduces you the game to you, basically. I'm not going to be doing that in this episode. This episode, I'm just going to kind of show you what to expect from this game. And yeah, so we're going to jump into a mission real quick. Like I said, it is instanced, so it's not an open world. You won't go out of the village and find a bunch of players walking around. There are other people in the village. As you can see, there's a couple hanging out here. The game used to be pretty popular. There used to be tons and tons of people, just hanging out everywhere. But for the most part, it's still fairly active. There's multiple channels that you can jump into, kind of like servers that you see in other games. And I'm on channel 5, so there are at least 5 active channels where there are, a kind of consistent batch of people logging into the game. So that's pretty cool. But a lot of changes have happened, especially since when I first started the game. But I'm first just going to jump in and show you guys. Let's see where we could go in. Defeat the Knoll Chieftain. Let's do this one. It is got a special bonus for every day. There's a special bonus for certain missions. If you want to complete them, you'll get a little bit of extra stuff. So let's just jump in and take this one on. I haven't done this one yet on this character, but there's also challenges that you can do, which will reward you with a little bit of extra points, which isn't all that important unless you're trying to unlock more missions. Then you'll have to kind of come down and do some challenges based on whatever the prerequisites are for some of these missions. But anyways, guys don't need to worry about that. Let's just jump in. Let's get a battle started. I'm going to run it solo just because I am leveled up to the point where this is not too much of a hassle for me. However, if you are well above the level cap, it actually has a requirement where it'll nerf your power, your attack power, and all that stuff down to a certain limitation. And it doesn't mean that you're now weak. It just means that you're not going to be able to just one-shot everything. It forces you to kind of come down to a competitive level. Even though I'm still, my abilities, even at that cap, are still more than enough to take them on. But anyways, we're going to jump in here, and look at this place. This place is pretty cool. This is like the arena room. A lot of different missions that you will go on are going to be, you're going to move from like 5 or 6 different tiles in order to finally reach the boss and actually fight him. There's little things you can do in each room, such as maybe mine for a little bit of materials or collect some loot or whatever. But I believe this is basically a cut to the chase battle of a boss. So I just wanted to show you guys the action combat and what it's like to actually fight like significant enemies in this game. So here we go. So a lot of these bosses, you'll get little cinematics like this. It's pretty cool. Oh, look, you can see his little red eyes. This is sick. Well, you're not very happy. You're not happy. Alright. And this is only like... This is the very early stages of the game. But, anyways, let's get it going. Alright, so let's, Alright. Oh, he doubled down. Double down on his attacks. Boom. Alright. Forgot how to... I know this character fairly well, but I'm playing the crap out of the other characters in this game. What I want to do is actually switch back and forth between multiple characters as we go through the game, so that we're not always stuck with one specific character as we go through. Boom! Alright, there we go. Oh, I dodged the first one. Okay. Okay, here we go. Oop. Okay, let's get out of there a little bit. I don't know if you guys are... have you ever played Dynasty Warriors? But I've heard that this game has been known for ripping off armor from other games. And if you've played Dynasty Warriors, does this armor remind you of Guan Yu's daughter's armor? I think that's the one I'm thinking of. Or Sun Jian's daughter, Sun Xiang or something like that. Anyways, but except this is green, so this reminds me of Guan Yu's daughter. Anyways, I think they've been kind of called out on their armor designs in the past, being very similar to other armor designs from other games. So that's a thing. I don't know, but let's return to town. There are a lot of different armors for a lot of different characters. There's a lot you can kind of do with each one of your characters. Let me just jump over to the market real quick and maybe show you an example or two. But if we come over here and we go into the market, you can check... okay, I think it's always going to be set up for the character you are. Maybe not. But I will go... Should we just go armor? Let's go light armor, because it's probably reasonable for her. And then let's try some actual, like, chest armor. There's a lot of different cool stuff. Oh, there's a lot. Actually, there's not a whole lot in the market right now. Probably because there's not a lot of players in this chat, or not the chat, but this channel, in this channel. Light armor, heavy armor. Oh, helmets. Oops, and that's why. Woman material. I don't want tunic. There we go. Light armor. So we'll go through these real quick, and you can see maybe. Oops, cancel. Can we? I think you can check this out. Compare with equipped. Equip previewed item. Control? Yeah, look at that. Look at that. The wings and stuff. It's crazy. Pretty cool. And then, let's see, this one. Yeah, see, more like actual armor. That's pretty cool. Check this stuff out. Yep, more cloth style. And there's like different sets of armor that you can go out and get. Get some pirate armor. That's kind of cool. Let's see. Black Pearl. No. Courageous Mara scale armor. It's kind of cool. Let's see. Royal Guard. Pretty cool. But yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff, and a lot of stuff I think you can either purchase or you can acquire it because it's seasonal armor and stuff like that. And then see, I like this armor. I think this armor's pretty cool. The silver style and all that stuff. That's something that I would totally rock. Fallen Angel chestplate. But really cool stuff. Really cool stuff. So feel free to jump into the game, download it, and try it out for yourself if you would like. I'm not being paid to say this. This is just a game that I kind of am getting back into because it's fun. I'll probably do episodes once a week, and they'll probably be maybe between 20 and 30 minutes long. We'll try to get done because some of the missions take about 20 minutes maybe. So with kind of the really short prep and then maybe the results when it comes to turning in quest stuff and maybe equipment, whatever we get, it may come between 20 to 30 minutes. So if you guys, want to see more, I'm going to judge whether I kind of keep up the playing it on the channel if there's some good feedback. So, see, that's kind of cool. But anyways, I'm going to leave it there. There's also going to be another MMO type game that's going to be played at the same time, and I don't know if they're both going to continue, so probably the one that does better will be definitely sticking on the channel. But this game's easy for me to jump into, so I figured I would try both of them out at the same time. So that's going to be it from me. Thank you guys for watching. I wanted to make this a little bit short so you guys can get an idea. Expect episodes every Friday I have planned, at least for this game. So this game and the other MMO, which will be Black Desert Online, if you're interested. But that's going to be it for me. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you did enjoy this, and I hope to see you guys again in the next episode. Blow!